It's Stephanie, it's Scrappy Steffi, and I'm here with a really quick project share. I hope it's really quick. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I have been up for officially 23 hours now, so I'm very, very tired. I got up early yesterday morning to work, and I have gone nonstop. I did lay down for about a half an hour to rest, and I am quickly running out of steam. But I had to finish this. My sisters and I are leaving for Destin, Florida, um, in 2 days. And this is a birthday present for one of them. And I wanted to get it finished. I've been working on this for about 6 or 8 months, and it's been on my to-do list for a very long time. And I just decided that my sister just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I decided this was as good a time any to finish and bring it to her for her birthday. And so I wanted to do a real quick video and share. It's a chunky mini. I call it Forget Me Not, and it is a birthday reminder book. So I don't know if there has been more of these out there. I thought of this on my own, but there might be others like it. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very tired and my mind is not working tip-top shape. So if I kind of get goofy and say goofy things, please ignore and just realize, oh, she was really tired. So that being said, I'm going to show you what I used. The bulk of the book, I used a Tim Holtz ideology paper line, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one that has all the birds and the bees and the cages. It's that one. I don't remember what the name of that paper line is, and honestly, it could be, I hate to say this, it could be this paper line, but I was thinking that there was one specifically that had the birds and the flowers and everything. I can't find that one. But I did use some out of this. This is Menagerie, and I think this one is kind of a compilation of a lot of different things. That's why I don't think this one is the one specifically that I used. I think I had another one, and it had the flowers and the butterflies and all that. I can't find it, so I don't know if I just used so much of it for this book and then just threw the rest of it away, or maybe it's in my pile of pads on my shelf and I just haven't dug deep enough. So I don't know. But anyways, I did use some out of this as well. I also used a little bit out of the Seven Gypsies. Trousseau is the paper line. I picked this up at Tuesday morning quite a while back. And there's not too many different patterns in here. I think there was only 6 because each page had 6 pages, 6 or 8 pages, I believe. So that was quite a bit. Usually, one pattern will have like 2 or 3 pages, but this one had, I think there was 8 pages per pattern in this. But they were nice and I liked them, and then the other thing I did use a few things from this Graphic 45 Time to Flourish. There's no rhyme or reason to this book. It's very funky. It's very different from something I would normally make. When I cut it out intentionally with no symmetry. I wanted it to be funky. I wanted it to be odd or different. I didn't want this, which is kind of strange for me because I typically do like symmetry. I do like things to be organized and square or rectangular or whatever. The book that I used was it was a recipe book, but it was kind of thick and stodgy like a children's flip book would be. And I just kind of cut it catawonkus any way I wanted to, and then covered it with paper. So, and I have this little hairband just to keep it closed. The charms I made, the little bead here, each of these charms have a purpose. And I used a Tim Holtz ideology little charm thing there. I just put some fibers together to make a little bow there, and I tried to just get the fibers to match the colors. There's blue and brown and cream and gold, and then I just put some twine here for no particular reason. Did some, I think this is a vellum cutout. Got some alpha letters here. This is Forget Me Not Birthdays. The charms, the clock. My sister is, she is a late sleeper. She is always 3 o'clock is a good time for her to wake up. She's the one that you talk to her at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and ask her what she's doing, and she'll tell you she just got up. So we kind of laugh because she's the one that gets the beauty sleep. She's the one that gets to sleep late. And so the clock is for her. The blue is because she has the most beautiful, bluest eyes. Her eyes are just amazing. She has really, it's funny, I have brown eyes and she has blue eyes. And our mother has hazel eyes. But her dad, we do have different fathers, and her dad did have blue eyes, and she got her dad's blue eyes, and they're just gorgeous. The shamrock is for 2 things. Number 1 is her birthday is in March, but the second thing is our grandmother, her birthday was on St. Patty's Day, and my sister and my grandmother were very particularly close. The closest of any of us kids she was to my grandmother, and so that is in honor of that. And then the elephant is because an elephant never forgets, so hopefully this will help my sister never forget birthdays. She is notorious and chronic for forgetting everybody's birthday, including our own mother's birthday. I'm usually the one that has to call and remind her that it's Mom's birthday. So that being said, I'm just going to go through this hopefully pretty quickly. Just really just hodgepodge of things. I used an old, I think I had dyed a old doily there, and it's late, and I'm hoping I don't have trouble even remembering what things are. Just wrote a little note here. It says, a little book to write down birthdays for when you get too old to remember them. Ha ha. Got a little book plate there. And what I've done is each page is a pocket or a tuck with a tag where she can write down birthdays. So she can write, this is for January. So on the back, she could write down, Ebony the 18th or Kenneth the 21st or whose ever birthday it is. The pocket is a vellum pocket with some washi that says Friends, Memories, and Old. And then just some bling from Recollections. You will notice the Tim Holtz paper line throughout this. I'm pretty sure that is a specific paper pad with just the birds and the cages and the butterflies. Somebody out there, you all probably recognize that. I just cannot find it. And I don't know if I used it all to make the book or if it's just tucked away. February. This particular page had a little blue in it, so I took a journaling card and generously stressed it with blue. And I think the butterfly was already blue. And then I had another little butterfly that I fussy cut and tinged with blue. And then I did some blue here. I think I used broken china, if I'm not mistaken. Did some stamping. Little card there. For March, this was an already pre-made little envelope, and then I just put an epoxy sticker on there and another little sticker. And then this was a Ranger tag that I did a lot of distress ink and some stamping, and then I sprayed it with water to get that mottled look. I really like how that turned out. It's got kind of a, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it. It's got, yeah, you can see a little gold tinge there. Really like how that turned out. Used a lot of distress ink on that. April. Just wrote the word April, trying to give it, I did try to stick with the vintage theme a little bit. Just did some punching with my crocodile here. And then there's a space for her to write April birthdays on. The belly band. For May, I took a Tim Holtz paper that just had a tuck in it, put an epoxy sticker here. I just put a little corners there for no reason at all, and I just made a little tag there. I punched in the side, took some rickrack, stapled it. Nothing fancy at all, not whatsoever. I'm hoping that this will be functional for her, so I needed to keep it functional. This was a page that had a couple of feathers on it. I just tore around the edges, and then I took a gold leafing pen and just drew some jagged little feather lines. I did tea stain, excuse me. I don't coffee stain. I tea stained my paper. So I had tea stained this paper. Then I outlined it, excuse me. I told you it's late and I'm tired. In the gold leafing pen, I did some stamping. This June was just a little cutout from the Graphic 45 pad. Tuck that there. July was a Graphic 45 card. Just got it tucked in here. Some ribbon, and these were a couple stickers I think that I got at Dollar Tree. For August, I did use another of the Graphic 45 little cutouts. I added a little bit of the Zazz glitter glue there, and I thought it matched the background paper. I fussy cut a bird out of the Tim Holtz paper line and then used that as a tuck spot. For September, I took just a plain brown craft envelope. I did a lot of rub-ons from 7 Gypsies, and I like how it says "My Dearest." Added just some little trim there, did some staining, and then I just made a little tag out of some of the paper that I had tea stained, and I tried to write it to where it kind of looks old. September, and then I wrote another little sticker there, September, and on the back I stamped it with a Graphic 45 stamp. I thought it kind of had a bottle look to it the way I made the tag. Just added some seam binding. And this was just a different kind of paper someone had given me, and I took a X-Acto knife and cut a little notch there, and I used some alpha stickers I think I got at Joann's. And I took a Graphic 45, fussy cut the word October, did a little bit of stamping. I really distressed around the edges because this paper was, it looked pretty white, and I tried to make it look old and beat up. And I added some bling just for funsies. And for November, I did add my birthday. We don't want her to forget my birthday. And this was a 7 Gypsies cutout, and then I took some antique linen and a stamp and really lightly stamped around the edges. You can see the back of this Tim Holtz card that I used, and then I just took, I had this, it was a lacy trim, and I just cut out the flower. I wanted that flower somehow on there. I liked that. And then I took an envelope, did some cutting, added a lace sticker and some bling. And then for December, just a little tuck there. I took a Graphic 45 card. I kind of matched, not perfectly, but kind of matched. A Graphic 45, I did edge it with the gold leafing. Added some Wink of Stella on the flowers. Couple little bling there for the centers. And then for the last page, I just have a fussy cut flower that I cut out of the paper pad. I put it up on pop dots, put some lace behind it to kind of make it look like a hanky. I did add a little bling for the eye. And then on the back I left it plain so that she can lay it flat. So that is my Forget-Me-Not birthday book for my sister. Hopefully this will help her remember birthdays. And, just added some special touches for her. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Will be leaving in a couple of days for Florida. While I'm down there, I'm hoping to get to the AC Moore. I live in Indiana. We don't have an AC Moore here. So I'm looking forward to going to the AC Moore down there, and then they have a really nice Tuesday morning there in Destin. So I'm looking forward to going to that. My son and I had stopped there last November when we were down there. So And we also stopped at the AC Moore too. So looking forward to going back and having a week of sister time with my two sisters on the beach. So I will probably have a haul video when I get back. Hopefully I'll be a little tanner and a little more relaxed. So you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you when I get back. Thanks.